Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the NYX Filler Instinct lip colors. If you do want to see a review and swatches, please keep watching. Each lip color retails for $7.99 at Target. That's where I purchased mine. It comes in 6 different shades. I do want to read a little bit about this collection. It does say online at Target, fill them up with a juicy flash of color. NYX Professional Makeup Plumping Lip Color delivers semi-sheer, shiny color infused with ginger and hyaluronic acid, providing 8 hours of hydration. This glossy lipstick comes in 6 vegan shades. Vegan formula with no animal-derived ingredients or byproducts. All NYX Professional Makeup products are proudly cruelty-free and PETA certified. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Filler Instinct. I love these little kisses here. They actually look like little leopard prints, super adorable. And then on the back you do have the shade name, which is Beach Casual. It tells you a little bit about these lip colors, and let's open them up. I like how these are sealed so that way nobody tampers with them. Here's what it looks like. Here's what Beach Casual looks like. Let's swatch it. It's a lighter nudie shade. Beach Casual is described as a nude pink. Definitely feel like this shade would wash me out, but let's see what it looks like applied on the lips. Oh no, This is way too light for me. Doesn't even cover up my dark upper lip. It looks like I applied sunscreen on my lips and I didn't even blend it out. Let me just apply this on my bottom lip. I'm not a huge fan of this shade in particular in Beach Casual. Let's see if we can build this up. This shade is the lightest shade in this collection. It doesn't complement my skin complexion. There is a bit of a tingly sensation. I wasn't expecting that from this lip collection. These are marketed as lip plumpers. I made a mistake in purchasing this collection because it doesn't say anywhere online that it does have a tingling sensation. I don't like the cooling sensation or a tingly sensation on my lips. I'm not sure how I feel about this collection yet, but I do want to swatch the colors for you guys. So let's move on to the next shade. The next shade is called Besos. Here's what Besos looks like. One thing I am noticing is that a little bit does get stuck on the cap. Besos looks like a beautiful fiery red shade. Let's see what it does swatch like. Wow, this is definitely super pigmented. Besos is described as a coral red shade. This is a gorgeous red shade. I do feel like these lip colors are a bit patchy. You can notice it on my bottom lip. It doesn't apply as evenly. Same thing with my top upper lip, which is a little bit more pigmented. These are marketed as semi-sheer lipsticks, so I'm not gonna knock it for that. I definitely would prefer the e.l.f. sheer lipsticks, which I did review on my channel. I'll link it right over here in the cards if you guys haven't seen that video. I definitely feel like that's a little bit similar to this collection without the tingling sensation, and it's a little bit more pigmented. The next shade is called Miami Nights. It's the hot pink shade. Nothing came off on the cap. Here's what Miami Nights looks like. I'm surprised I like this bubblegum hot pink shade. It does have that little bit of tingly sensation, which I'm still not used to after the third swatch. The next shade is called Juicy Pout. Juicy Pout looks really nice. Juicy Pout is described as a cherry red shade. Let's try to build it up a little bit. That's a little bit better. I do think that the shade in Besos was the most pigmented so far. The other ones are kind of sheer. Let's see what it does look like applied on the lips. I only applied one layer of this lipstick and it looks so good on my lips. It applied evenly. I do want to build it up. I love how evenly the shade in Juicy Pout applied on my lips. So far, I love this shade in Juicy Pout and Miami Nights. If you do want to purchase one shade in this collection, so far I would recommend purchasing the shade in Juicy Pout. It does apply evenly, it does sit comfortable on my lips, but there is, again, that little tingly sensation. I really like this shade so far. Let's move on to the next shade in this collection. The next shade is called Sugar Pie. Sugar Pie is described as a mauve pink purple. I'm not really getting that from this shade. It's more of like a chocolatey shade. Let's build it up. I'm not getting that mauve pink purple as it's described on NYX website. Let's see what it looks like applied on the lips. This is definitely my type of shade. It's not too wham bam in your face. It's a perfect subtle gloss with a wash of color. I don't agree on the description of this lipstick. It's not a mauve pink. It's more of a cocoa chocolatey brown. Last shade in this collection is called Bitten Pout. I think I broke part of it. I'm not sure why it came out like this. I was able to manage to get this little part out from the cap. Let's put this back together. I guess it goes in like this. Again, the shade is called Bitten Pout. Let's swatch it. I would think this would be more of a berry shade versus the previous shade. And Bitten Pout is described as a berry red shade. Here's what all 6 shades look like. I do want to build up the first shade. That way you guys can see what that looks like. Here's what all 6 shades look like on the back of my hand. Now let's swatch the last shade in Bitten Pout. I really do like this shade in Bitten Pout as well. It does apply a little bit uneven, as you guys can see on my bottom lip. Other than that, I really do like this shade. I will be wearing this shade in Bitten Pout throughout my entire day, and I will leave below in the description box how it did wear. The 3 shades that did stand out to me was the shade in Miami Nights, which is a hot pink shade. The second shade was Juicy Pout, which was an even application. The third shade I really liked was in Sugar Pie. It did apply evenly on the lips as well as Juicy Pout, so I really do like these 3 shades. These were the 3 standout shades in this collection. The other 3 shades in this collection I didn't really like. They didn't apply as evenly. The first shade was in Beach Casual. It didn't really complement my skin complexion. I can wear this shade with a lip liner, but I would never gravitate towards this shade because how ashy it looked on my top upper pigmented lip. The second shade was in the shade Besos. You would think that it would be the most pigmented shade in this collection. It would apply evenly, but it doesn't. The last shade that wasn't my favorite is the shade that I'm currently wearing, is in the shade Bitten Pout. It doesn't apply as evenly. It is a little bit patchy, especially on my bottom lip. You guys can notice it. I wouldn't recommend this collection because it does have a tingly sensation. I do know that these are marketed as a lip plumper. It's more of a tingly cooling sensation, which they don't mention online anywhere on Target.com, on NYX website. As for the application part, all of them are not the same. 3 of them work, 3 of them don't apply as evenly. These are semi-sheer, they're not very pigmented, and for $7.99 I do think it's a little bit expensive for lip plumping balm. If you guys are looking for a great sheer, semi-sheer lipstick, checking out the e.l.f. sheer lipsticks. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.